Alright, good evening to all my viewers out there. So this is continuing coverage of breaking news here. This is in downtown Montreal, where we have a high-rise fire right now that's currently burning. Apparently it's a third alarm. Wouldn't be surprised if they upgraded it by now. This actually had some good timing. Got out of work and got the tweet on Twitter about this fire on the corner, and as I was approaching I didn't see any smoke, so I figured it wasn't anything major, but then I looked up and that's where the action was. Now I thought this was the Eaton Centre, and it's not. It's the shopping mall right beside the Eaton Centre. And what I'm going to do in this video here is I'm going to try to focus on different angles of this. It looks like it's turning white, so they're probably putting it out right now as we speak. So it looks like this thing may be almost over. But let's walk around here, see what we can see, while periodically keeping an eye on that. Obviously it's rush hour right now, a lot of crowds gathering around. I was kind of hoping to see that smoke from the distance, but it'll do, I guess. So it looks like this thing's almost out now. Don't know how they got up there, don't know. I think it's actually isolated to the roof. But, hey, what can you say, right? How often do you get to see a high-rise fire in the city? And interestingly enough, they didn't even put one ladder truck up there. They didn't put one high-rise unit up there at all. It was all fought from the inside, I think. Let's go over here and see what we can see. See what kind of fire trucks are around here. Fire engines, emergency vehicles. I'll just pause the video briefly. Give you one last view here. And now that the smoke begins to go, we get to see what kind of a response we got. Alright, so there you can see. Looks like it's almost extinguished. You can actually smell the smoke in the air. It smells just like a house fire when they have the residential buildings that are on fire and whatnot. And again, not even one ladder was deployed during this. Not even one high-rise firefighting truck was used. Unless there's one on the other side, which I doubt. And again, I don't even think those Rosenbauer trucks go that high, as I keep mentioning. So I'll pause the video and see what's going on around the corner. Alright, so as you can see, a lot of traffic gridlock right now. There's a non-scrap bus, as many of you refer to. And we're going on to President Kennedy now. We're going to see what we can see from that angle. Yeah, you can see a lot of the smoke on this street here. I guess depending on the wind direction and all that. That's why certain streets have the smoke more than others. So let's go down here and get a different angle of things. And I'll resume when I'm right where the action is again. Alright, so we're getting a little closer here from this angle. This is going to be on the corner of President Kennedy and McGill College. That's what this street is right here. In case you're interested in the intersections. I think this is a chief vehicle coming. Could be wrong. Yeah, look at this. Oh, these are... Oh, look at this one. Unmarked fire vehicle. These are rare. There you go. Good timing. And there's our fire up there. You can see a lot of aerial units here, but none of them are actually being used. Well, let's go check out some of these trucks around here. Yeah, so there's the 419, truck 419. And look at this beauty. This is a rare catch here. Look at this, the STM emergency vehicle. With the lights on. Very rare to see that. I'm still hearing more units coming in. Because you know what? That fire is still burning. It's under control now, but it's still burning. Obviously, high-rise fire is harder to get to. You can hear those federal sirens coming. One more shot of that Metro emergency vehicle here. Let's see which truck's coming now. It's not coming here. It's probably going to be on the other street here. Sorry if I'm all over the place here, just trying to decide where to go, where to film. There's a Hydro-Quebec vehicle coming right now. Let's go over here. There's an STM emergency vehicle. Power crew coming to make sure there's no electrical situation. Ooh, truck 234. This, by the way, is the gas company, the natural gas company, formerly known as Gas Metropolitan. They actually changed their name to Energy, and that's in case there's any gas or anything that's leaking. Let's look at this emergency vehicle here. Look, that's what's inside. Oxygen tanks and whatnot. I imagine the reason they brought that vehicle here is because this is right above a metro station. So anytime there's a gas leak or anything, or a fire near a metro station, you're going to see that fire prevention vehicle for the STM. And this thing's still burning right now. Oh, here's another one of those rare unmarked fire vehicles. Here, look at this. 2 of them. Oh, what is that? That's beautiful. It's probably a fire investigating vehicle. $9.99. I think that's those new Ford vehicles, Ford Chief vehicles. And I'm still hearing those Federals coming in. That fire is still burning. Not as bad as it was, but still burning. Yeah, I'm really starting to smell that now. So if you're watching this, just keep watching, because we're not done yet. We'll go over here, get another angle. And this, by the way, is facing southwest. So if you want a perspective of where we are, that's southwest. This is one of the biggest responses I've ever seen in my history, not only of filming, but ever. And it's no wonder, we're here in a downtown core, rush hour, Friday afternoon, and a high-rise building. So obviously, that's why we have such a response here. And it came pretty fast. And as always, it's a matter of good timing. I was just in this area, and that's when I got notice of all this going on. Right away uploaded a little clip to YouTube just so my loyal viewers out there knew what was happening. Did a little bit of a live stream. There's one of those new ambulances there, I think. The new models that they just came out with. I love those windows on there. That fire's still burning pretty good. Maybe I'm gonna walk around a little bit, see if we can see more vehicles. And by the way, that 2086 unit right there, that 2086 truck, it's actually a Detroit diesel, one of the older trucks in the fleet, I believe. There's the command post truck. You can kind of see it right there in the distance. I think that's that 1005 truck right down there. Okay, so I'm going to pause the video here. I'm going to find another angle and see what we could see. Yeah, I just wanted to show you something here. Look at this on this truck here, this 227 unit. If you look there, those things on the wheels, I think it's to prevent it from rolling away, because we're on a little bit of an incline here, a little bit of a slant. Let's take a look here. Let's go a little bit east, or sorry, a little bit west on Mansfield, and see what's happening down here. Might see different kinds of vehicles. One more look this way, and we'll resume recording in a moment. Alright, so now we're on Mansfield Street. Is that smoke actually coming from the ground level? That's incredible. There's actually smoke coming from the ground level. Wow. So whatever, I guess the reason why there's smoke coming from the ground level is probably because it's in the ventilation system. Probably another reason why I have such a huge response here. Get out of the way of this ambulance. Yeah, so that smoke's actually coming out through there. Again, probably because of the ventilation system. It's all connected. But the actual fire is up there. So all this smoke that you see there is coming from the ventilation, probably throughout the building and exiting onto the street. If you're wondering why there's smoke there and the fire's up there, that's my best logical guess. Try to get really not much to see here. There's that truck 481 that I got arriving earlier. So I'll pause the video and see if I can get yet another angle somewhere. Yeah, so just before I go, somebody just went in there. I guess they're being treated for minor smoke inhalation. They had the mask on. They were able to walk and whatnot. I was actually going to go to another street, but I'm going to stay here for another moment or so, because I want to see the smoke coming out of this bottom here. It's very interesting. Again, the actual fire is up there. Right now facing in a south direction. Multiple units here. Again, not even one high-rise unit going up there. Not one Rosenbauer, not one ladder truck, nothing. I know I keep repeating that fact. I just find it interesting that it's a high-rise fire and nothing's going up there. But I guess that's because they have other ways to get up there other than those Rosenbauer lift trucks. I don't even see any of those around here. That I guess that 720 truck. Let's walk around. I'm going to wrap it up in a moment. I'm going to do one more little walk. Try to get south of here and see what kind of action we got going there. Alright, while we're walking back to another street corner, looks like got another unit coming in here. I don't know which one it is. Probably be heading left to right, which is our west to east. 204. There you go. Another pumper truck, another chief vehicle. 131. And like I said, I'm going to resume in a moment here. Alright, so here's another little angle. All that smoke up there. Much better than it was before, but obviously that fire is still not really it's under control, but not really completely under control. But let's walk around here. This is on Sherbrooke and Mansfield, by the way, and we'll see what's going on in the other street. Here's another angle. Look at that. That fire is actually a lot longer than I thought in terms of length. Let's get another angle here from St. Catherine Street. Just to give you a little bit of an idea of the response on just one street here. This is the Maisonneuve facing east. And now I'm going to head to St. Catherine and see what's going on there. Alright, so I found an alleyway here, and you can actually see what I'm talking about by the power. Some parts of the power is on, other parts are off. Let's get an angle over here. Try to get a perspective facing to our east. There we go. There's unit 403, and our fire is right up there on that structure right there. Yeah, we can actually go around here. That's pretty good. Now here's evidence right here of what may have caused this fire. Oh, we got some good vehicles coming in here. This right here, look at this. That's propane tanks right there, and that actually right there is a flammable symbol. So that could have actually been the cause of all this. As I suspected, probably doing work on the roof. So that's a huge piece of evidence right there of what happened. But yeah, look at all those lines going on. We were actually on the other street before. That's where I was just filming earlier. And the smoke was coming out of there, that door right there. But again, this here I think may have been the cause of it. Whatever these guys were working on here. Probably a little spark. That's truck 2083. That's one of the Detroit diesels. She's a beauty, ain't she? And we have our fire bus down here, or evacuation bus. Yeah, but those trucks right there, like I said, I think that's something to do with those. Not 100% sure, but there's a nice close-up of the pumping mechanism, by the way. I'll try to get a bit closer to that in a minute. I'm going to wrap it up here soon. But there's our fire bus right there. So I'm going to wrap it up now actually, because it looks like fire's under control. And as always, thanks to all my viewers for watching. Not bad for a Friday the 13th. And until next time, more videos to come. See y'all soon.